At the altar my sister stood and shouted that the ring on my finger was stolen from her. How could she say that in front of everyone? I felt the room go cold. A secret I never knew came out like a hot stone. People looked at me and my groom. My heart beat fast. I had promised my mother this day would be perfect. But my sister's words betrayed me. Why would she lie? The photographer clicked again and the priest froze. My groom's hand shook near mine. I tried to speak, but my voice broke. I saw my father's face go white. Suddenly guests whispered the family name and looked at the attic, the will, and the old heirloom box. Did my wedding hide a hidden truth about our past? The countdown to my life-changing had begun. My name is Hannah. I stand at the door of my childhood home. Today I will marry Jean. We are both 26. The house smells like jasmine and rice pudding. My father hangs a last ribbon in the hallway. My sister, Sua, watches quietly. She is 2 years older. We grew up together in this house. Our mother died when we were young. Our father kept one small box in the attic. He said it was our family heirloom. He said we would open it only on a true family day. I believed him. I believed I knew every secret in this house. Yesterday I found a small leather box in my drawer. It had a ring and a note. The note said, "Hannah, keep this ring. It will bring you luck." I felt warm. I put the ring on my finger before the ceremony. Jean smiled and kissed my hand. I thought of the future. I thought of children and peace. Guests arrive. Old teachers, cousins, and neighbors fill the living room. My aunt pins a corsage to my dress. My father walks me to the sofa. Jean stands strong and kind. I can see love in his eyes. Then Sua rises. Her face is pale. She walks to the front and takes my hand. "Stop," she says. "That ring is mine." A hush falls. My father asks, "What do you mean?" She says she kept the ring safe for years. She says our mother gave it to her. She says she saw it last in the attic. My chest tightens. I say, "No." The note said it was for me. People murmur. My groom's smile fades. My aunt whispers, "This is not right." I want to run to the attic. I want to pull the box out myself. But my father is frozen. He looks at Sua and then at me. She points to a guest, our cousin Minho. "He knows the truth," she says. Minho stands up shocked. He looks sick. He says nothing. I feel the world tilt. How can the ring start a fight? My childhood home feels like a stage. The priest holds his breath. The photographer stops clicking. My sister's voice is steady, but I hear anger under it. She says a word that hurts, betrayal. My groom squeezes my hand. He whispers, "Tell them the story about the attic." I want to tell. But I also want to hear the truth. Did our father hide something in the attic all these years? The guests lean forward. The clock in the hallway ticks loud. The countdown to the truth begins as Sua points to the old staircase leading to the attic. I follow Sua to the narrow stairs. People watch us. I feel small under their eyes. My hands shake. The attic door is old and heavy. Dust floats in the light from a small window. Boxes and old toys line the floor. I remember playing here as a child. Sua moves quickly. She opens a wooden chest. Inside are old letters, a faded dress, and a small velvet box. She holds the box like a weapon. "This is mine," she says and opens it. The ring is inside. It looks like the one on my finger. My mouth goes dry. I pull up my sleeve and look. My ring is the same. A guest gasps. My father climbs the stairs. He touches the letters with a shaking hand. He reads a name aloud. Our mother's name is on the oldest letter. It says the ring belonged to her sister, not mine. The house grows quiet. Sua points at the last letter. It is a will. It says the ring should go to the elder child if the mother dies. Sua looks at me and says, "I am first. This is mine by promise." I think of the note I found in my drawer. Who wrote it? My mind moves fast. I feel betrayed by a secret. My groom, Jean, asks, "Who put the note in her drawer?" Minho, our cousin, steps forward. He says he saw someone in the hallway last night. He points to our uncle, Mr. Park. Mr. Park's face goes red. He denies it and then his voice breaks. He says he had the ring once. He says he took it to keep it safe. He says he gave it to Sua for a while. But then he moved it and he says he forgot where he put it. People argue. The priest tries to calm us. I hear words, inheritance, will, custody. My cousins shout. The family name feels stained. My father slams his palm on a box and says, "Stop shouting." He says the family must find the truth before the wedding ends. He asks Jean to wait in the garden. Jean nods and walks out. I follow him but then I stop. I look at Sua. Her face is tight. Her eyes are wet but hard. She says she found the ring in our attic last week. She says she saw a letter and learned the will favored her. She says she kept quiet to watch me suffer in front of the guests. Shock hits me like cold rain. How could my sister plan my shame? Why would she do this at my wedding? People begin to whisper about old fights and money. Someone says the heirloom brought a deep family fight after our mother's death. The clock on the wall ticks again. My phone buzzes with a message from an unknown number. It says, "Check the locket. The truth is inside." I open my silver locket. Inside is one small photo of my mother with a man I do not know. The countdown feels closer. A footstep comes down the stairs. I hold the small photo tight. The man in the picture looks like our uncle, Mr. Park, but softer and younger. The note in my drawer, the locket, the ring, they twist together in my head. I remember a story my mother told once. She said she lost a sister long before I was born. She said the sister left in anger. I never knew the sister's name. I never knew the face. Now I see a face. A memory wakes. I walk to the garden where Jean waits. He looks lost. He says, "I will stay. I will not leave you." His voice is steady and gentle. I want to believe him. I want to tell him everything. But I need proof. Minho kneels on the floor with the old letters. He reads a last page aloud. The page is a short note from our mother. She wrote, "If I die, care for the children. Keep this ring for my eldest. If the eldest cannot have it, love will decide." The line "love will decide" makes me angry and sad. Who decides love in a room full of people who want the will? Then Sua throws down a new bomb. She says she is not really Sua. She says she used the name all her life. She says when our mother died, she went to live with a neighbor. She says she returned with a new name. The room stops. She pulls off a thin chain and shows us a name on a small tag. It reads Sua Park. My heart races. I know Mr. Park. He is our uncle. He is not blood for Sua. He is not my father's brother. He is a man we thought helped us. Sua says, "My real name is Minji. I took a new name to hide. I wanted to protect the ring." My father trembles. He says, "You lied to me." Sua says, "No. I hid to save the family." The guests argue. Someone cries. I feel like I am a puppet and the strings are cut. Then a woman at the back stands up. She is our neighbor, Mrs. Kim. She says she knows Sua. She says she is not our sister by blood. She says she is the daughter of our mother's sister. She says the ring was given to her mother, not our mother. The story flips. If this is true, then the ring belonged to Sua's mother and Sua had claim. But then the locket photo returns to my mind. The man in the photo looks like Jin's father. I call Jean to look. He freezes. He says, "That is my father with your mother." Tears run down his face. He says his father had a secret relationship with my mother. He says he never knew. People gasp. The family name changes in that moment. My uncle, Mr. Park, steps forward and places his hand on Sua's shoulder. He says, "The truth is larger than the ring." He says our mother and Jin's father had a plan long ago. A plan to hide a child from the world. The air feels thin. Then a voice from the doorway says, "No more lies." It is my aunt. She holds up an old envelope with a birth certificate. The document has two names, my name and another. The other name is Min-ji. The room spirals. My hands go cold. The clock strikes. The countdown ends and something new begins. Who am I in this history? Who is Sua? And why did someone send me a message to open the locket now? A car horn sounds outside. Someone is coming to our house fast. The visitor is a tall woman with gray hair and a steady voice. She is a lawyer. She holds a file and a folded paper. She says she was our mother's friend and kept a secret for 20 years. She opens the paper. Inside is a copy of a second will and a notarized note. The note says our mother wrote that the ring is a symbol, not property. She wrote the ring should stay with the child who needs it most. The lawyer reads the last line, "Truth will heal, not shame." Then she changes the room with one sentence. Sua is not your sister by blood, but she cared for you like a sister. Hannah, your mother trusted you both. The identity flip is clear. The ring belonged to a different branch of the family. The locket photo was a secret meeting to plan protection. The note I found in my drawer was written by my aunt to comfort me. The countdown ends not with a loss, but with a choice. Jean steps forward and takes my hand. He cries and says he will stand by me. Sua falls to her knees and says she is sorry. She did not want to humiliate me. She wanted to make our family face a truth she could not bear alone. I feel anger and love at the same time. I forgive, but I also set a new rule. We will open the attic and the will together. We will ask a judge to read the documents if needed. The family will meet with the lawyer and share every letter. In the end, I learn a hard lesson. Secrets do not protect love. They rot it. The ring did not choose who loved more. It only made old wounds open. I close my hand around the ring and I say, we will fix this together. The house is quiet but hopeful. The lesson is simple and real for learners. Truth helps families heal. The last image is the attic door open, old letters on the floor, and my two hands, one for my sister, one for my groom. We step forward into the same light.